Hey, whoever's here, I'll be with you in a minute. Sorry. Just, I'm actually just reading up on some things here on my phone and also chatting in Twitter here and then Twitch. Yeah, if you don't like this picture too, I don't mean to push people away from here, but if you don't like this picture, I'm on Twitch and say it's there somewhere. And I have to do a little prep work. I think you can see that very well. Sorry if that ruined the angle for the camera, but I need to see that. That's better. Alright. So, just for the sake of continuity here, I'm gonna explain how I got here. What happened here? Alright, so we got pulled up here. I fought the devil. He pulled me. But it wasn't the devil, actually. Guys, when you're inside the cave, I'm gonna have a little. I made a little stream for myself, a little private stream earlier. But when you're inside the cave here and you zoom in, it's it's actually the Epsilon found, like the birthmark guy. Like it for sure is. It's the exact same guy. It, same shape, birthmarks, exactly where it should be. This is what his face looks like. It's so. I was going through the cave thinking, hey, this is Epsilon's founding place. This looks like their headquarters. I got a video on that too. And then, yeah, the next day I did it again and I zoomed out and I was like, holy crap, it's his head. So this is definitely the birthmark and the birthplace of the founder of Epsilon because you you're literally inside his birthmark on his head and all that. But that's how the fertility. I realized later that's how the fertility statue that they made me collect tied into all this. And then after I did all that, I climbed like a cave or a mountain thing that had a what looked like a christening for a baby. So again, with the birth and the representation of fertility. Right, so that was like from picking up that statue to the birthmark to a christening. And so pregnant, birth, christening. Like it all connected. And I didn't even notice that at the time. Oh, yeah. I'll be back. But yeah, that's what was going on there. That's that part of the story that I didn't even notice. Alright, I'm back. And then we got all turned around and I ended up at the loft, which I don't think I was supposed to do yet. I was supposed to actually end up going this way, but we ended up going to McCrae's Run, She led me over to Silent Steed. Long story, but it's all in videos that are coming. But that was wrong because when I got back over to John, I didn't even really do anything over there. I played around a little bit, went to Silent Steed, went back to the church, and everything fell off, and I knew I missed something with Arthur. So I hopped back to Arthur. I time traveled back to Arthur. That's where all the time travel comes into play, by the way. Maybe I'll make a video on that or something. But yeah, so we time traveled back to Arthur, and I decided to backtrack, and I went through all this stuff. That's when I discovered the birthmark, all that, and that's when I got up to the same point and realized I had made a wrong turn and went to O'Crae's when I should have gone this way and collected our meteorites and seen this post office and all that stuff. So this might be part of it too. The drawings, I don't know. Maybe that's what I'm doing, but that doesn't really make sense because I'm John as well, and he has a ton of drawings, and a lot of them are New Austin. But maybe something there. Maybe that's why there's Arthur's drawings are in the game files because he has drawings for New Austin as well. But nobody knows why they're there. I don't know why they're there either. I'm just speculating right now off the top of my head. But anyway, that ended up bringing me past the tower. I thought we were going to the tower. I actually walked up to the tower and realized I'm not supposed to be there. Forget why. But yeah, that kept me going, and I ended up over here at the Legendary Moose. I don't remember what these guys are, so I might have to go check that out, because I did stop the stream. Maybe I killed some dudes. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to ignore them, because we got a Legendary Moose, and I've been unsure what to do with the legendary animals, because I feel like they don't like me killing things, and I don't blame them, because I don't know. I like hunting in the game, but I don't want to just kill things for the game for some reason. I never feel good about that. But for some reason, like making pelts and stuff like that, I have no problem with. I can't explain that about myself, but it's just a thing. And it's like, yeah, I can hunt them, but I don't want to kill them to get an achievement or something. I'll do it to get a pelt or a new hat or something. And there's absolutely no difference there. It's just me. But so yeah, they brought me up to legendary animals, and I'm 90% sure I'm supposed to kill legendary animals, and I think they're bringing me in order to kill them, and I missed the bear. So I'm kind of debating whether I should backtrack all the way to the bear before getting this moose guy, but I don't think that's totally necessary. I think it's still. I'm gonna see what the game's feeling once I get back off this menu, but I think I'm okay to just kill the moose, and when I'm near the bear, I can deal with that. But this is it. This is life, though, right? Like, am I making the right decision? Am I going the right path? Like, this is all part of it. So that's also why I think I'm okay to kill the moose, because at this point they're guiding me, but I'm also telling my own story. So, maybe I missed something. Maybe I do it later. Maybe I never do it. But that's my story. So I'm getting that vibe more and more and more. It's about what you're doing and the journey, and just enjoy it. But also, maybe we're monitoring you, and be a good boy, because that's also a theme when you play GTA, is they reward you for being a good boy. So I think that's possibly something in play here. Also, when they took me to GTA, they were giving me like literal good boy points. I'm calling them good boy points because if you're a good sport in GTA, they give you like T-shirts or something. I don't know. I haven't really played it, but I kept noticing that things popped up. Hey, you're doing good. But when they had me locked in that thing, there was like this little pink meter that would show up on my screen, and it was. I'm pretty sure it was called Good Boy Points, but I can't totally remember. But it was. It was a real blur, everybody. I'm gonna I've been thinking about that too. I gotta make a video where I'm just talking about what happened there before I forget everything, because it is that GTA thing was just it was literally a crash course in a race, and they just I didn't know what was going on. I thought I'd finished everything and I was done, and I was like super excited. I was like, "Oh wow, this is so awesome!" And they're rewarding me, and it was like it just got more and more and more confusing, and didn't make sense for like a day until my star showed back up in Red Dead, and then I went here and put it all together again. I was like, "Oh, that was not the end at all. That was the beginning of something." And yeah, it was a crash course in how to read all this stuff, and that's where we're at. So yeah, that's me catching the stream up. Um, Not everybody's gonna hear that, but this is I like to rewatch these because they're becoming more and more helpful. I see so much stuff when I rewatch it. I yeah, I miss a ton of signs, and then I watch the video, and I'm like, oh, I am going the right way because I can see even more signs. But all right. I got this bird here, but he's pointing. I found like a circle of them that brought me here. Yeah, dark cloud. Okay. No, is that a dark cloud? That's the sky. What's going on here? Yep. Okay, you do want me here. Oh, are the legendary animals representations of something bad? Why is everything getting? It's a giant UFO too, probably because it's round, but you can't see it. No, maybe not. Yeah, they do want me here. Yeah, that makes sense. It feels when you go through this part, it's really like reminiscent of everything I'm doing when you hunt the legendary animals. It makes a ton of sense. Yep, you're supposed to kill them. Oh, I gotta take this headset off. Can people on Twitch still hear me if I take the headset off? Can you hear me right now? Hey, anybody there? Sorry guys if I don't respond to stuff. Yeah, I'll check all this stuff out after, but sorry, for the most part, everybody, I'll just be talking at you and not really with you. I'm sorry, that sounds rude, but that's how you gotta kind of do it. But we know what we're doing here. Oh, that's why you wanted me to have this gun. Okay, so they kept putting me just with this gun. No matter, every time I got off my horse, this is all I had, no matter what I did. So they want you to kill him with this gun. Maybe we're looking for something different now. Yeah, where's that bunny, my bunny friend there? What do you see?
This could take a while.
Where's my oracle? Is that another bunny? Yeah, that might be a bunny. Yeah, the birds are telling me it's a bunny. Doesn't matter. We're still going after the moose. Yeah, this is where they teach you to walk slow, or one of the places they teach you to walk slow. Like, they're saying, hey, you want to follow a trail, you gotta take your time. You can run, but it's not the same. So you don't hear the wind. You don't get it, the vibe of the thing when you just run up to it. That's how I used to play it. I used to just run over to it. I'm not being critical. Let me see it. There it is. No. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. That's nuts. I'm pretty sure it's still supposed to be hunting. Look, I think we are hunting. It's like a representation of killing some kind of evil. I never realized that before. The imagery is, yeah. The wind, the weather. This guy is telling me to get out of here. So this is the trees I say look like birds. This is a huge one. It's a crane. They're on the map.
Yeah, still a ways.
There's me. Teasing me. Got him way there. Of course. Yeah, they're not. See, and here's again. It's teaching you right now too. I'm just realizing. I believe the moose isn't on the map or like in the vicinity right now. You're literally following his trail. And then when you get to the last clue, they plop him down on the map, or the second last clue. But he's not on here anywhere. Like, you can wander around in circles before you hit these. See, again, guys, more clues that this is what you're supposed to do.
Gotta be close.
Like the Dream Quest thing. And I mean, more clues that something can be unlocked, too. I'm still not getting my hopes up on that, but yeah, see, he was not there until I hit that last one. It's another sign that so majestic. Yeah. Waterfall. Yeah, they were pulling me to the waterfall before. We were supposed to go up here. I see it. Yeah, the whole time. Supposed to head all the way to this direction to get the moose. And my memory's not great, but I'm willing to bet I find something in that middle waterfall. It's probably some treasure or something, right? I mean, I know it's somewhere in there, but without even looking at it, I'm sure it's in the middle. It's gotta be. Hey man. Come closer. Should I follow him? I'll just follow him. Let's see what happens when you follow him. Nope, that's not a good idea. Yeah, you want me to kill you. Aw. You want to die. I got you. Oh, don't go in the lake. That's annoying. Ah, shit. Where's my horse? I don't even know where my horse is at. Oh. Yeah, that'll happen to you. So we got a lot. This is it, guys. They separated me from my horse. I forget how or why, but I'd be with my horse right now. They forced me to do this without it. And they gave me that gun that I hate hunting with. I should just steal that guy's horse, but I can't because I'm on a vision quest. But
You look real strange.
yeah, I got no horse, man. Carrying a dead white moose. Oh yeah, this is reminiscent of some stuff I've done right now.
Getting harder every day.
Look at that. It's biblical. It's my leaf. Rain. Am I going? Yeah, I'm going there, man. No. Oh, I gotta go to the dude. At least gotta get my orders. Yeah, he makes an X. Yeah, you're supposed to do that. That's definite. So off the top of my head, are there the same amount of legendary animals as X's on Mount Chiliad or something? Maybe the number lines up with the squiggly lines. But just, I don't know anything. I'm just guessing. Something. The number of fish and animals probably match some number. Well, they obviously do, but I don't need it. I'm sure it's something though. Alright, what are we doing though? You want me to go the other way? Just you want me to, I gotta clear the cloud out. Yeah. Yeah, look what we're doing. Look, we're making... Yeah, maybe they got me making that symbol from GTA. That's a I noticed that was a baby's head or something the other day. This is like a famous silhouette from a painting or a jar of baby food or something, but it's... If this came down a little, like if I take the crosshair and... You know, that, imagine that crosshair line's the top of the head. The one on the left. Yeah, so even, I could do this even. No, can I put it in the water? Yeah, okay. That's a little too high. Yeah, kind of there. That'd be the eye. If you could point at that to the left, to the right, top of the head. And you come down to Van Horn. Oh, it's a woman. Okay. And this would be the bun on top of her head. This would be her bosom, the Van Horn. Maybe she's pregnant. Yep. Okay, and she's pregnant, and they had me collect the fertility stuff. And it was just, I don't know. My memory's so screwed. I don't even know if I said it on this stream, but it's the fertility, and then the birthmark, and then the baby scene, and then I just discovered a pregnant lady. Like, after clearing the map in the direction they told me to. So, there you go. There's something. I don't know. It's not proof, but it happened. did something. And then it made the symbols from GTA, right? The rings. So, what do you guys want? What do you need from me? I'm just a humble shepherd. Yeah, I'm gonna go back around. I feel like we want to clear these clouds out, but I'm carrying a giant. Oh. Okay. I'm still getting my horse. God.
Every time.
We'll go there after. Alright, I'll start walking. No. I'll get him in range and then I'll start walking. You're keeping him away from me, aren't you? It seems like he's close now. I've had him for a while. He's like level 3. That's... I think he moved. So I'm just gonna give up and walk. Yeah, this white tree. I was following white trees right before I got here. They're pointing this way towards that cloud. Yeah, I'm still going the right way. Look at that guy. There's Arthur. Yeah, okay. Thank you for the reconfirmation. And I'm walking through the water. I've had to do this a bunch, and I'm doing it next to a bridge. That's probably why this is here. Because I've always wondered too, like, the train is raised so high, and then you, I don't know, just it seemed weird. This probably exists in real life, but the land crossing right next to the bridge for the train always. I never noticed this before. You want me to go through there? Yeah, you do. Oh man, how deep is this? I'm carrying a legendary pellet, dude. Are you trying to make me drop it? You think you might be. And this guy here. Ghost man thing. What else we got there? What is it? Okay, the whole thing's a ghost. Look, and they cut. Look, guys. Okay. This is out of bounds, right? This is right where it's out of bounds. You got 2 eyes right here with a blindfold over them. Right? You telling me we're not doing anything here? Come on, people. We are dream questing. Like, this is everybody not watching. This is crazy. Get questing, people. I don't care if it's me, man. Just like everybody should be doing this. All right, there's something up here I missed, right? It's at Willard's Rest. Willard's Rest. Okay, I don't like the name of that. That sounds like a distraction because it's rest. Oh, it's also on this witch's boobs. This is a witch right here. Or a lady, naked lady, at least. That's her nose. Chin. And if you could look through Willard's, yeah. Some kind of vagrant or witch lady. Another ghost imagery, or perhaps a bird or an angel. Yeah, it's probably a bird. It's got a beak. That seems, you know what, just to prove myself a point, I'm on a path that I am pretty damn sure of. But I'm gonna go over this lady's vagina because I think it's a distraction. 'Cause that's what a metaphor for life. I want to double check that. This is what I mean. Like when nobody else will have to do this after me. Well, just know, don't go to the lady's vagina. You're fine. Oh, boom! You got to start. I'm gonna take this moose to the beaver. Okay, there's some sort of Canadian symbolism here. We're taking the moose to the beaver, right? Maybe that might be something. The rain's letting up. We're getting nicer. Maybe I am supposed to do this. Whoa, what was that? Whoa! I'm not supposed to do this. Okay. Oh, I love this game. Alright, well, they're gonna put me somewhere. Oh, they put me right back. Yeah, see, I was heading in the opposite direction. They killed me with a cougar, and they sent me back in the direction I thought I should be going. I turned around, but you saw he was facing that way. Alright. You know what? I don't know if I turned around, because they've turned me around a couple of times when I came out of the start. I know that sounds crazy, but they did. I wasn't touching it, and my guy spun in a circle, and I went in the right direction. But, I still want to go up there, though. I didn't know that I lost my pelt, man. Look, there's no cougar. Is there? I don't think you find cougars there. They're usually over here. Like, way over here. And you got a moose. You don't, yeah. Moose and deer and cougar. Yeah, I don't know if anybody wants to check into that, but let me know if you've ever had a cougar sighting near Willard's Rest, because I can't recall that happening to me. And I do, like I said, I do hunt in here a lot, if anything. Huh, that's weird. Yeah, maybe they're here, I just never noticed. Pelt's gone, but he gave me my horse back. That was nice of you. And he's pointing that way, though. Don't stop screwing with me. Oh, yeah, I forgot to check out the waterfall. Okay, yeah, you were pointing me to the middle with those logs. I didn't see it. Alright. Is there anything here? Oh, okay. Seems familiar. Yeah, that's a bird in the middle of those trees. He dipped down and make a bird. But I went that way and it killed me, so you know, I'm not going that way. Satan tree, okay. More Satan tree. Oh, we got a path or a flat spot. This is a door. Whoa. X's. We can see all the X's behind me here. I'm supposed to be here. I get it, there's sticks, but there's a ton of X sticks, and go look at other things and tell me how many X's you see. Alright, the grass is saying something too. We got E's and W's, or E's and N's. just passed on northeast. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go around in a circle again. Yeah, you're funny. Oh, it's gonna end? No, it's going in a circle. Hmm. Uh, Arthur's going in circles now. We switched it up. So Arthur went big zigzag for a long time while John was going big circles. And now it seems like Arthur's zigzagging to little circles. Probably like the crop circles. That's probably what those represent in GTA. Is whatever the hell whatever circles I'm making. There's probably some connection there. Another Satan tree, yeah. So Satan's got me running in circles. I'm not supposed to... God damn it!
Alright, boy.
Yeah, you're funny. You're so funny. I'm getting whatever's behind this waterfall now. Just because you made me do that. What we got here? Pentagram? Big ass pentagram or something? Legendary fish too. Oh, okay. Looks like we're doing some fishing. This is my favorite part, is the fishing and the hunting. Let's see what this is. Big arrow. Oh yeah, there's an arrow. Oh yeah, like a Yoda or a Pikachu there. No, that's not what this is. There's no way. This is not. Somebody tell me that's not a bird, alright? Just tell me it's anything else. I don't want to say I'm seeing birds again, or turkeys, or gooses, or... Tell me it's something else. Tell me that's not the wing, and that's, you know, its body. It's got a little fluff here, and then a head. It's something else. Please. And you're pointing right there. Look at that. Look at the light. Like where I'm supposed to be, everybody. I've been following the light too, right? You've seen. I don't know if I don't know what I got up yet, everybody. I'm sorry, but the last couple I had to follow the light. Wow, look at all that in the waterfall. How do you even do that, man? Damn it. Friggin' mind-blowing beautiful. Yeah, I know, you want me there, but you don't want to camera me there for some reason. There, look, there's the lady, man. That's, see on the rock there? That's the lady from the... Oh, the map. You can't go right to the map from here, but... People on YouTube, you can see me point to it. This, right here. This is that pregnant lady I was just talking about on the map. So I just noticed it on the map, and now it's right in front of me. Two phases. Everybody's pointing this way. Yeah, I know I'm going this way. I'm just admiring everything. Obviously, you're going this way. Yeah, what's going on over there? Wow. I see like an old man, or like, looks like well, it's another guy pointing. They're pointing to the waterfall. See, that one's pointing and that one's pointing. They're all pointing to the middle. But yeah, maybe a wizard. Maybe that Cyclops god thing again. See him in there. There's, oh, look at that. So there's a sun near a mountain. It's, well, I'm gonna get out and point again so I have this reference. This is the sun. It's the valley. Yeah, it's really faded, the sun. It's like the opposite, right? The sun would be the brighter thing, but here it's not. It's also a face too, and that's an eye, and that's an eye. That's the sun's mouth. And the valley's his chin. A little submarine down here for some reason. Oh no, it's a boat. Yeah, it looks like a little tugboat. Like that one with the face. The Halifax tugboat guy. It's like Thomas the Tank Engine, but Canadian in a boat. Thomas the Tank Engine's Canadian too. Yeah. Alright, yeah, we're going to the waterfall. And that's out of bounds over there, right? Yeah, yeah, of course, it makes sense. Where is the legendary animals? They're right here. Yeah, this is probably where you fish from. Whoa, what's going on there? Let me get in there? See, my instinct is like, just get the fish, but my gut says, nah, you probably gotta swim around and do some dumb shit. And that is not working. So what are we doing? You want me to get the fish? We don't. It doesn't matter, right? I can just get whatever's behind the waterfall and then come back, get the fish. Who's that guy? No. Alright, yeah, I'll get the fish first. Okay. Ugh. See, moments of realization, too. Like, that's... I'm not an indecisive person in real life, so it's super frustrating. Like, this thing has control of all of my decisions in here, and that's how it works. Fishing. Where am I? A river? Yeah, obviously. I'm on the Eye of God too. I just noticed. No, I'm in a guy's armpit. Okay. Yeah, I'm in the armpit of probably the devil or a demon or something. That's something too. That's from a song. Armpit of something. Armpit of the devil. It's probably every body part of the devil is in a song. So that would be a distraction. Alright, I'll get my fish. It's got a crown too, so it's gotta mean something. I mean, other than being a legendary fish. I get it first try, I'm definitely on to something. But also, I'm fishing again. Fishing is always a distraction. So, yeah, so every time I go fishing in a mission or anything, they literally said I've gone fishing. Like, I'm off track, and I don't realize it until I'm fishing. And I'm like, oh crap. But that's what the fishing missions are. It's like, you're not paying attention to what you need to pay attention to. A leaf just floated by as I said that. I saw it. Yeah, man. So I'm missing it. Am I missing it? There's a face staring at me too, and there's a rock thing. No, that leaf is. I'm gonna take the leaf as encouragement. Yeah, like the water's sparkling gold right there. Anybody see that where the fish are? It's like that's what they were giving me in GTA, but on a huge scale. I know it's leaves or whatever. I don't know if this is the big one. Oh man, I think it is. Where you going, buddy? You're going all the way up.
That's it. Come on.
Oh, night. It's getting dark. I am fighting the devil, I think. I had to wait for him to show up. What kind of fish is this? Which it's got some sort of representation of something. I don't think I've ever gotten a legendary fish on the first cast either. Maybe that's just because wasn't as good at fishing, but I feel like it usually takes 2 or 3. Yes.
Easy does it. Easy. Look at you. Yes.
We got tuna. Steelhead trout. Okay. Okay. Now, if I throw this back, what happens? Is he still there? Can I come get him again? Does he still go to the Fisher guy? I'm gonna look that up. 'Cause I don't think I need to take him to the Fisher guy, and I don't think I'm supposed to take the pelts to things. I think I'm supposed to just get the tokens or what, like the. I think the pelts don't matter, and then you need like their tooth or their claw and stuff to make the trinkets. And I think that's what they're trying to tell me. And that's why they just killed me when I had that moose pelt. And also, you get a white cougar pelt, and that's always confused me. And you drop it off at the butcher, and you don't get anything for it except a little money. And that mission's always bugged me. I'm like, why is this here? Why am I not taking this cougar pelt to make some cool jacket or something? But you just lose it and get nothing. A couple bucks. So that might be what that's about. The pelts don't matter, you just need the trinkets. Just speculating. I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, I guess I'm the expert right now. Now that I think about it. Until somebody tells me I'm not. Hopefully. It's getting weird. You guys are gonna hear me Google something. What happens if you don't return the legendary fish in Red Dead Redemption? Huh. We're gonna let them go. They're still there, so if I need them, I'll come get them, but I'd rather let them go. And God's given me plenty of fish, so you know what? I'm gonna give him one back. Like, literally, fish is a symbol that you gotta follow. So, yeah, let's throw him back. I don't like that Jeremy guy, whatever. What's his name? Jeremy Trinket? Jeremy Gill. Yeah, you miss out on quest rewards, special bait, and money. But, like, what's the special bait? I don't miss any special bait, do I? I have all the special bait. Yeah. Oh, is there a swamp? No, I got a swamp. Okay. That's it. That's all there is. River, lake, and swamp. Yeah, okay. I don't know, man. Did you like that, God? My reasoning was good, at least. Okay, that looks... Is that the crosshair again? Yeah, it is. You're looking... You're circling in on me for it. So I'm going that way. Can I just look at the waterfall, though? Can you chill out on the cloud? Keep them there so I don't lose them or forget, but just let me look at the waterfall. I feel like a little kid. Come on, man. I just want to see the waterfall. Look at the treasure. I'm not going to stop. It's going to take too long. I'll just get whatever's here. But there's a lot of stuff here. Is there even anything here? Am I nuts? Somebody tell me. There's this beautiful waterfall in this enclave exists for seemingly no reason. Except for that. Okay, so in another video I said I saw a rock that looked like it had a cave on it. This is the same idea. See? So it's, you know, turn your head sideways. And that's a cave entrance. There's also a turkey or a goose in the middle of it. God damn. Okay, so, oh, it is a goose, because it's pointing to a goose, guys. It's another goose. I know, I sound crazy. Oh, look at that. If you move the, that's, I don't know how intentional that one is, but. Whoa, okay. Nope, these are intentional. Trying to fix the camera for the YouTubers. Sorry, guys. Let's see what I can do. Anything. Yeah, that looks like you guys got like a left corner sucks for you guys. Left top corner. Sorry about that. But that's what it is. Whoa. That's all I can say. Whoa. The water's moving. Yeah, water goes down as I get closer to it, like the grass. I don't know how well it shows up there, but it, it could be a glitch. But there's imagery in it too, and then the imagery kind of moves as I move towards it. So that kind of confirms to me when I see the grass disappearing, it's not supposed to. I mean, it is supposed to move and disappear with the camera, because, yeah, it's almost like a cartoon when I move the camera around. I'm like, oh, he's just waving at me. Damn. And, yeah, it's like the ghost flying up there or something. Santa Claus there, whatever it is. Yeah, we got our 3 wise men, maybe? No. Yeah, maybe, because there's one tall guy over there. Whoa, that was weird. But yeah, it's not a glitch because the things actually move. Like, it doesn't disappear, it doesn't fall. It moves as you get closer, but... And it's probably based on a glitch, I'm sure, but it's based on a glitch from like 20 years ago, so it shouldn't exist right now. Where are you going, man? You can go out. I was coming. You only gave me like 10 seconds. There you go. Good boy. Alright, bong break. Yeah, I know there's only 6 of you, but hit the like button for me, guys. I gotta be able to pause this thing, and I need subscribers to do that. I'm handcuffed right now, but I think I only need like 70 more or something, then I'll shut up about subscribers, but I'm gonna ask for likes and subscribers until then. I'll be right back. Buddy, you getting lost? I'm right here. Come on. You got it. Let's go, man. Oh, okay. You want to hike? Alright, let me know when you're done. It's cold. It'll be a minute. Sorry. Uh, yeah, for those who don't know, my dog's blind, so I'm his seeing eye dog. Over here, man. I said we were gonna do your nails too. Sorry, buddy. We'll do those later. We got time. Over here. Over here. Yep. Come on. Up. Alright, go do your own thing. Come on then. What are you doing? There you go. Right here. Up. There you go. On you go. Good boy. That's cool. Alright. Back to our waterfall. What was it? Is there a prize on the waterfall? As I was thinking, while taking the dog out there, I was thinking, I don't really care. Because I did the thing I'm supposed to do. This waterfall is really loud. Oh, there's another cave. This is the same rock. Okay. Same rock. A little bigger, but exact same one, I think. Alright, I gotta pause it because it's too loud. But, so you do want me to see this stuff then, I think. Because I got a cave and a cave. Cave and a cave. Why would there be two cave entrances? What cave has two cave entrances? All of them, probably. That one, I think it's eyes and not a cave, but... Okay, so maybe they're just telling me to go to a cave. East? Is there a cave east from here? Another E? I think there is. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Like maybe if I play with the things, people can see it better. Oh, now I can see upside down images. That was a weird one. What'd that do? Deadeye. Deadeye turned some stuff upside down for me. That's crazy. What if I do this, or this, or this, and do this? There's something else I wonder about. I don't know if anybody, whoever knows enough about cameras, will ever play this game enough. But they should, because this is a great photography game. But I think, yeah, there's like different levels of exposure, I think, depending. Yeah, I can't figure it out right now. There's too many buttons to remember. I'm busy. But I feel like the levels change with whatever setting you have them on, and I want to know if the numbers have anything to do with cameras, or if they maybe represent something to do with the settings. So if I'm in like Deadeye, and my exposure can only go to 229, maybe that symbolizes something. But that's too much. When you start thinking about that stuff, you lose the path. But there's so much of that stuff. It's hard not to think about it. And sometimes it's a clue. It's Sometimes it'll just click, and you're like, yeah, oh, those numbers did make sense. They are Deadeye, and Deadeye means I need to look at this thing with the dead. Like, I'm just guessing. I don't think that's a thing I'm ever gonna have to do, but it's just stuff like that. And oh, there's a bird. Yeah, this is gonna be me looking at these waterfalls, I think, for a bit, and looking at where the caves are. Yeah. It's another little fun Red Dead trick. No, I've never seen anybody make a video about it, 'cause it's so uninteresting otherwise, but you can change the effect. Alright, I'll do that. I can change that, and now I can move it around with the effect. Whoa, look at that guy with his top hat. What are you doing there, strange man? Okay, so God gave me... by the way, for anybody who pays attention to the story I've been telling about what's happening, that was a bird or a goose or whatever. It could be either. It could be a dove or it could be a goose again. And I stood on it and I caught a fish. Sorry, I'm just putting this all together in real time. So I stood here, which is again one shaped like a bird of some kind. I'm pretty sure it's a goose because I caught a fish. And about 5 weeks ago now, that was what happened to me down here. I caught a goose and a big ass fish. Yeah. You know, another man. It's not a real thing. Just let it go, Mario. I'm trying to let it go. I'm trying. It just keeps connecting. Stop connect. If I swear, if it stopped connecting, I would stop playing and stop everything. I'd be like, okay, it's over. But my faith was kind of dwindling too, and that's what happened last time with the birds. Like I was really confused here. I was like, are we doing the meteor shit and all this? Like, I don't think I'm supposed to do any of this stuff because they've been teaching me to just kind of walk and not worry about this kind of crap. So I was worried I was off track, and then boom, here's a goose and here's a fish, man. Right, the blindfold's off. Right, that's got to make sense to other people, right? That's not just me. And it's all again about deja vu, which goes back to GTA and Epsilon. And they trained us for all of this. If you do the Epsilon missions, this is all just a way bigger version of that. It's like that times infinity. We got a cave over here, I bet. Let me look at. Does anybody in the chat know if there's a cave right there? Weird. You know, I want to go over that tower anyway, because I know I was supposed to be over there. Okay, wait. So if we were paralleling the goose and the fish, and it led me to an eye and a bridge. Dun dun dun. Is this out of bounds? Is this where do you go out of bounds? I'm guessing it's behind the tower. Can you see what you guys are saying? How do I do that? I don't know how to work things, people. There is not. Only mountain. So in the game, I just found functional. Ah, it's disappearing. Well, I'm sure you guys are very helpful, and I appreciate it. But I can push buttons on a controller, and that's where it kind of ends. I feel like this is it. Isn't this where you drink and go to bounds? You know, I can see the whole map. I could probably figure it out because I know there's some birds or something up here, and I probably have to get in the middle of them. Not that one. That one's too big. But just like I caught that fish on the first try by figuring out where to stand, I bet you I could just figure out where the cave is if I could see the rest of that. But that's the fog is what you're doing. You're pushing the fog away. That's another metaphor. Also, the clouds on this map parallel GTA. Because if you play that, like anytime you switch character, it goes to like a god's eye view, and you're looking through the clouds down at the map, and it's all intentional. They're letting you know God's watching or something. Well, let's head over to the tower and see what happens. Well, we gotta get to a cave at some point. There's the monkey again. Also on other things, but whoa, what are you going there for? There's the trail. You see the trail? Is that showing up? That's what I mean about light at the exact right time. Okay, I got you. So you climb up here. So I do gotta go to the waterfall. Or am I just looking right here? Another door. Another door. What I'm looking for. What am I seeing here? What? Yep. Alright. So that is what they want me to do. That grass says out, everybody. I don't know who's gonna get that, but I got at least the word out. Because I can make out an O, a U, and a T. But I'm also seeing an E or a W. But, and an A. And now I can't see out at all that I went and came back. What the frig, man? I swear I saw OU's and T's. Different now, though. Now I'm seeing all kinds of letters. Damn. Yeah, no, okay. I got it. Where am I? Yeah, okay. We're still going that way. There are N's and E's. N's and E's and the word out. I don't know. I might just be. That's part of the trick. It's like my brain has been pushing me there, and now is it just confirmation bias? But it's not because I've seen. I can see. You can see the letters. I can see it. And I wasn't sure about the grass until I started seeing S and W together, and I was like, okay, well, now one of them is squiggly. Like it's definitely. What was wrong, man?
Shit.
Was I talking too much? I'm sorry. I was looking at this. This is the out of bounds where you see John's family too, not Arthur's. So that kind of makes sense to me. I might have to go buy booze if I gotta go to bounds. Yeah, I do. How much do I need? Yeah, the bird can't answer that one, can it? Oh, look at that. What is going on? You're giving me... Why give me glow pass? Should I look at the sky? It just, like, did this weird glowy snake thing. I take good breaks. Like I'm very responsible about how much I play this. I'm getting a lot in this weekend, but I'm very careful not to overdo it because it screws with your brain and your visuals. And I was in a cave earlier today. I redid all that cave stuff, and one of the doors, I got it all on tape. One of the doors kept flashing like TV static, and I was actually recreating it a couple times. It was nuts, but it wasn't a glitch. It was TV static from like when you turn the TV to the wrong channel back when cable used to exist. There's no mistaking it. I've stared at plenty of TV static. Yeah, okay, we got a UFO again. It's a big ass tree. What's he saying?
Hey, you.
Or she.
Go away.
Whoa. Oh no, is that the preacher? I forget how to do this all the time. There we go.
Hey, go away.
Why? Let's be friends. You are telling me to go. Why are you telling me to go away? Or is that the devil or something? I hate streaming. This thing is on my radar. Yeah, we're going this way. It was the devil. He's trying to scare me away. Why? Where'd he go? Didn't that sound like the preacher? Ow. Go away. I think that was the preacher. We're nowhere near water. Well, we're kind of near water, but he's never here. Never. He's always at like a thinner area of the river. Like he'd be here or something. I wouldn't hear him from there. Sorry, that's probably very uninteresting. I don't know how exciting this stuff is for people. This is my dream. But that was the preacher. I'm not married to anything I say, so if somebody tells me like, no, it's this guy, I'll just be like, okay, cool. But Google, nobody asked you nothing. And she's gonna be like, oh, I'm an idiot. I'm gonna search for stuff. Oh. I called her a she. That was sexist. I'm sorry, everybody. I keep referring to God as a man, and I just called Google a she. As I am so sorry. I don't think like that, but Google's always been a woman to me, even before I could talk to it. It's just the. I don't have an explanation for that. My brain does stuff like that. Like I do it with everything. Like a marker is a girl to me, and a pencil is a man, and a pen is I don't know why. Maybe it's like a French thing because you have to use different. And I had to learn French growing up. Maybe that's when my brain started doing that crap, but. But I don't think of God as a man or a woman, but I am a man, so I refer to him as a he, because that's what people do. You just resort to your instinct or basic self. You find the middle. Like that moon in the middle. Okay, now I'm thinking this is a trick and I'm supposed to rock that. So, I don't know, forget if it was on stream, but I came here earlier and I got to the door and realized I'm not supposed to be here for some reason, and that's how I ended up at the Legendary Moose. You guys came in, I think. Alright, so this one's got a cross. Yeah, it's an electricity conductor, but that's a cross. So, this is a good place. This is not evil, no matter what happens here, storyline or whatever. This. And, yeah, and then they moved the moon. No. I'm supposed to go like that way, maybe? But I don't think so. I think I'm supposed to go that way. And that'll probably take me that way, because that's usually what happens. I ignore one sign, and then we both end up in the same place, but I take the long ass way for some reason. Hey, windows. I don't know how you do the trick of this guy. I'm in like chapter 3. Should have met him by now, I think. Peeping Tom. Hello. Oh, there's shit on your bed. That's disgusting. that disappearing, reappearing shit. That's a thing. One day we'll talk about that, but sometimes shit will be the devil, and you can only see it once. And as far as I know, it might be like twice a year or something. I don't know, but every time I go back to look at the shit that pointed me in a direction, it's no longer there. But I got it on a video, so I know it happened. I don't know if I posted that ever, because it's literally shit on a bed and me talking about it. He's got 2 clipboards there above his bed. 2 clipboards above your bed. You're a scientist, so that's not that odd, I guess. Alright. So at one point I did have to follow, in GTA I had to follow like some lights, neon lights and stuff, and I'm getting that vibe right now. By the way, I don't know if I pointed it out, but in this stream, so I just want to reiterate, Mount Chiliad, top of Mount Chiliad, the round part, and then this, you can't see it, but it's the front door, has this. Alright, so you gotta put them together, and then you get Mount Chiliad, or the top of Mount Chiliad symbol. That's how a lot of them work sometimes. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that information, I have no idea, but that's why that's here, and that's why that's round. But in the sky and high, and I think we're on top, close, if not at the top, close to the top of a hill, right? Oh no, we keep going and then we go. Oh, okay. Go to GTA. At the bottom of one of the mountains, there's a. Let me get that for you, buddy. I got it. At the bottom of one of the mountains, there's a cult, and that cult has a water tower, and that water tower has the symbol that's on the top of Mount Chiliad. So there we are. There's our parallel for that part, because they're at the bottom, and there's symbols at the top, like the top of a tower, and then we got the round part, and we got the window to get the symbol. Yeah, okay, so this is that. And that is Thomas the Clubhouse, which has nothing to do with anything, but that's a guy. It's just a face I see, and I like Thomas. Not really, not since I was 2. I don't know why I said that, but I did like Thomas the Tank Engine a lot. Alright, I don't know why we're here though. If it's just to go out of bounds, maybe. Well, we have to climb this tower. I think I just saw a card. Did I just see a card? Of course, that's not very helpful. Or is it? At least cigarette stand. Does this scientist guy smoke? I don't recall him smoking in those scenes. Don't see him. almost all of this kind of stuff is something. Like if you see a weird placement of matches or cigarettes or sometimes sticks, but this stuff almost for sure because every time I've seen it, you blend it in with something else. Like that's a G. I'm thinking, oh, maybe two birds. And everything's two birds to me, but like if you go this way, and if you were to take those two cigarettes and keep drawing lines towards each other, eventually they're going to connect, and then you got your V for your bird, right? And then same with these guys. So then maybe the G is what I need to see. If it's a G, I don't know. Oh, you know what it is? It's a G or... Why would you bring me all the way up here to go back there? I don't think we're gonna go back there. Are we gonna go back there? I don't know if everybody caught how I did that, but I thought it was a G. But I think it might be good old Fort Bernard. I don't know what else I could possibly do there, though. I have sucked that place dry. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. But I think I'm gonna have to. I'm definitely gonna come back, so I'll set the stream back up. But I gotta eat something because my brain is starting to not work right, and I think it's because I'm hungry. But I wish I could just pause it. If you like and subscribe enough, I will be able to pause it. So if you haven't, please do that, and YouTube will let me pause it. Yeah, I gotta make something to eat, guys. But I also don't want to put it down. Alright, we're gonna go to the top of the tower. Yeah, you like that, birds, huh? We'll figure that out. And then I'll break. That's a good place to break. Alright, yellow lights, red path. Yours is the red path, that's why I'm saying that. If you guys... Right? Red path. Yellow's their path, I think. Oh. What was that noise? Alright. Okay, we're fighting the devil or something right now. Yeah, see the tree in front of me? The imagery there, the dead tree? We're escaping him. And we escaped him, but then we're trapped again. Alright, that's what they're saying there. Every time you... Yeah, that makes sense. Every time I feel like I escape, I find that I'm trapped again. That's every level of the game. You're like, oh my god, I'm done. I'm about to finish it. And then... Well, one time they locked me in a room and made me do a bunch of stuff, but... What we got here, though? I know these guys. I can't do anything with these guys, though, right? You can't do anything here until... So I'm just here to look. Oh. I got it. I'm just gonna do this a couple times, just in case. Is that enough? Oh, they're hitting harder. This has got to be entertaining, right? Like, it's... Whether you agree or not, man, you're watching a guy play a video game having the time of his life, just spinning in circles. Oh my god, did that change color? Or am I just dizzy? Oh my god! Oh my god, am I gonna start electricity? You know what I'm saying? Or this is just... I'm just an idiot and they're just getting me to do this because that's funny too, and they do that to you a lot, but... I do hear a noise that's getting louder. It's like a... like you're generating wind type noise. Ah. Oh, maybe I do this till I run... Can I do this till I die or something? And pass out? Nothing. Stand up straight, boy. Nothing's gonna happen, but... Did the rain kind of let up? Did I stop... It's because I stopped running now? But... It's all a big joke, right? You gotta have a sense of humor for sure, because this isn't gonna do anything, but it screws with your mind so much that you're like, oh, maybe this will do something. But more likely than not, this is something I'll have to do way later, is spin in circles or something, and it'll create some sort of electrical charge. But right now, they're building me up for the deja vu I'll have later. That's what I'm concluding. But yeah, so that's... If you've been watching this whole thing, there's like 3 different places where they kind of directed me to spin in a circle, and that's all back to the GTA shit they made me do, and the whole thing in general. That's what you're doing. That's all you're doing, man. You're running in circles, or zigzags, depending on which character you are, and then back to circles. Look, somehow I made a pentagram. I don't know how I did that. Why did I do that? Okay, we got the meteor, and then I went to the other meteor. What was this one? I don't even know how that happened. And this one's a bounce. I think I did that when I was way back here, though. Yeah, I did that yesterday. Oh well, but that does look like a cave, I think. So I'm gonna head over there, because that's kind of where it was pointing me when I was looking around. There's something being said here, though, and I'm missing it. And it feels like a big one. Yeah, I'm in a cage again. You put me in a cage a bunch. 3 yellow switches. Why did that shadow just change that quickly? Oh, that was odd. Oh, I just came out of another hole, too. Shit. Oh, the screen glitched. I saw a matrix glitch. Rewind that. Right above Arthur's head. Oh, man. Oh, okay, so I came out of another hole. What am I missing? It's like the 5th hole I've come out of or stood next to or something since I've been on this side of the map. Look at that. See that shadow making even more like the sun? Where's that one coming from? Up there, I guess? Yeah. Yeah, shadow puppets or another thing in here. Like, I can't get the camera out, eh? This is probably why you can't get the camera around things. 'Cause I've been wondering about that. It's probably for this moment. It's like, why can't I just go around that curtain? I have to walk over here, and you don't even have to go in. You just have to get closer, and then it's like, now you can go in there. So the curtain or the piece of string was blocking you or something. Yeah, I bet it's just for this. Just so when you get here, you're stuck. Or that there was already a limitation and then they built the idea around it. But it's definitely tied together. Look, and then what we're in is symbolized right there, too. Which somehow I didn't put that together. It's the exact same thing, just a miniature version. With an arrow pointing that way for some reason. I might have to get up on the roof there. Steel. And I just got a steelhead. I just bought it. I was wondering what we were doing there. So I just got this steelhead trout. I'm surrounded by a steel. I'm in a steel cage. Steel cage match. Sunday. But yeah, so there's that connection. The other thing too I didn't mention here, it's called like a steel, what was it, steel head? At some point you're like kind of collect swords. At least in my mind I was, because I kept getting led to by imagery and it would lead me to swords. And so I was like, okay, am I collecting swords? Like that, I would think of it like a video game. I'm moving to this level, I'm getting a sword, and I'm getting another sword, and then... So when I got that steelhead, that reminded me of swords, but... steelhead sword. And then... But now I'm in a steel cage. So, we were supposed to do that. We were supposed to catch the fish. Throw him back or not, I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to kill this moose yet. I'm still thinking about that. Still don't feel good about it. Why was he a white moose? You know what? He's not a buck, so we might be okay there. But he's got antlers. Antlers can go either way at this point for me. At some point it's really clear. It's like, okay, antlers are evil. And then all of a sudden it dawns on you that Arthur is a buck and he has antlers. And then the meaning changes and then... Yeah. And now basically the sign just becomes meaningless at one point. You can follow the antlers as Arthur for a bit, and you're like, okay, I'm following bucks, and I'm following antlers, because that's Arthur, and then all of a sudden they mix it up, and it's Satan again, and then you're lost, and you realize, like, okay, I can't really follow antlers or horns anymore, because I can't tell the difference anymore, and that's also a metaphor for life. Like, as you get older, it all just kind of blurs together, and you don't know really what's good or evil. But, not me, I know what's good, but that's why there's so many evil people as they get older. There's people who start to suck. Alright, but I'm heading over that way. Not all people. Most, like, I like to think the majority of people are good, but you know what I mean when I say evil people. And it's evil. It's easier to be greedy as you get older, is how I should say it. It's not that they're evil, but to give in to sin is it just gets easier and easier as you age. Before your while your heart's pure, it's the temptation's not as great. Uh, this is the way I want to go, right? Yeah. We got a train chugging along. I don't know what that means anymore. I want to just get on the train. I kind of miss the days where I could just jump on the train and you just kind of take me where I need to be. That was. This is fun too. Oh, we gotta switch seats, buddy. Here, I'll jump in. There you go. I mean, he accommodated, dude. I don't know how well people can hear me. I have to move farther away. Sorry. What was I talking? Oh. Hey, wolves are bad. Coyotes seem to be good because they're more dog-like. They kind of bark and hunt and lead you to what you need to get to. And coyotes historically are like it's the Simpson episode, right? Homer eats the chili pepper, and then that's also what this is, by the way. For people who don't really understand it, that Simpsons episode might actually help you a lot. Homer eats the chili, and then he just kind of does this. But yeah, he's guided by a coyote. That's where I was going with that. Played by Johnny Cash. Oh, you guys not like Johnny Cash? You're big Willie Nelson fans. I think there might be a thing there between their fans. They're both good, guys. Just appreciate them both. It's somewhere in the middle. They're both great. I'm talking to God. I can't see the chat, guys. I feel like God was telling me Johnny Cash is overrated for some reason. Why are you getting quiet? You want me up here. There you go. Thank you. I'm getting dizzy. I'm getting dizzy. Where the hell am I going? What? Okay, I'm nowhere near out of bounds. I'm an idiot. I am just crazy, right? Why does it look like I can get up there? I feel like I can get all the way up there. Oh, sorry. thing we're making on the side of the map there. What's this guy's? Excuse me. Whoa, okay, there's some word here. T. No, that doesn't say. We're just getting started. Alright, well, I think this is the end of the stream because this is a good place to end, and I think this says... No, I got my hopes up again. That's a T, so the shadow's there intentionally to make a T, but maybe TC with the, when you combine the, it's like graffiti, you gotta kind of know what you're looking for here. This one's a tough one for me to explain. Shit. And even if you know it, it's still really hard. You kind of got to know the artist. And at this point, I should, because I've been following your goddamn trail for 4 weeks. Look at even this, the grass, the rocks. They're coming out of it. That's not right. I have seen that in other signs, so it's like a face breaking through the rocks, looking peeking through. Oh my god, it is a face peeking through. Yeah. So an eye, another eye, nose, and then you can just barely see him. Alright, so it's a T, a C, and a guy peeking at me. Pretty sure that's a guy. I'm confident on that one. But if it's not, I feel sorry for that lady. But T, C. Let's do this. That helped a bit. Maybe. Look, even the shadows still show up even when you do this, but now I can't see the other letters. But that's probably for a reason. That's probably an image I'm not fully seeing that you can only see with this. And then if I change it, this one, now it reverses it, and I can kind of see the other stuff, but not really. So I know my buddy Bunny there. If you're in the chat, she is good at it. This probably helped her a lot, but this does nothing for me. It just mixes everything up on me. But I think she's good at kind of seeing through that stuff. But I just see a jumble of stuff. That's all I ever see anymore. It's just a huge jumble, and then I kind of gotta pick out things. But it's all there, and then I look at it, come back, and I see something different, and I can't find the image I saw before, and then I gotta blur my eyes, and then I can find it again. Yeah, I think we're there. Wait, I can't get up there? I have more sticks up here. shadow. What's that one? Oh, he's fading away. No, not too far. So it's probably up there somewhere. Why do I feel like you want me in that spot if I can't get there, man? Like, you got a path leading there. It's little crevices I'm always crawling. You always have me crawling up your ass. You're just trying to remind me of all that stuff, and not the fact that I can't do it. Unless you want me to go to the out of bounds cave. So, yeah, I think that's where we're going. I'm gonna stop here though, and because I'm gonna have to watch some videos and figure out exactly what that is. But this is fun too. I never seen anybody talk about this. Like, you can see out of bounds. Like, my camera's out of bounds right now. This is a place I can't get to with Arthur. Maybe should I backtrack? Can I get it over there? Then that would lead me straight out of bounds. You can't do that, right? Is it open for? No, you gotta be tripping out, Marcus. You're tripping out there. Yeah, I can't get up there. With my horse? No. Look at everything. It's a guy's nose. But it also is an arrow. Within an arrow, within an arrow, within an arrow. Maybe it's the end of Arthur's path or something. Or maybe I do gotta find the out of bounds spot. Is this the cave? Whatever. This is the end of the stream. This is just me talking out loud before my final thoughts, if you will. But what I might do, what I'm thinking about for tomorrow. We're definitely going that way. I know. But how? I feel like you want me to go this, like, through here. I haven't made a big jump like that. Yeah, I guess the John's jumps count. I can get my camera here. Arthur can stand here if you can get him here. The camera can get here. And if we can get Arthur there, there'd be no reason why he couldn't walk, because you're allowed out of bounds. Huh. You just have to get over the hill. Well, I won't do it without it filming, that's for sure, but and it's not gonna work. But I'm gonna call my horse over here tomorrow and take a running charge at this. I know it's not gonna work, but it's gonna bug me if I don't try, because it's pulling me up there. And then when that doesn't work, yeah, see, the camera even flows up there, man. It would block me there. Arthur can stand here. He can get out of bounds if he can stand here. Damn it, this is gonna bug me, man. Yeah, this is a big one. This is like when I jumped to GTA. I was like, I don't know what we're doing. Where did my star go? I am sick to my stomach. I have no idea if what I just did was a huge waste of time. I'm getting that vibe again. Like, we hit a dead end and it's out of bounds. And I know you can get out of bounds, but I don't. It doesn't feel like the story yet. Maybe it is. Maybe I just don't want it to end. Maybe I'm just having so much fun. Although it's not ending. We're going to GTA, and I'm gonna do a parallel of everything I just did. I'm sure of that. But this is maybe the end of the chapter. There's a bird. No, just some floaty things calling me up there, like the other stuff. And like, what is that supposed to be? You'd be like, oh, it's a dandelion, but they don't. No, they don't float away in clusters. They're not birds. I see 5 or 6 of them, so that doesn't make sense. I don't know what they would be. I don't know how well it shows up on either camera, but there's like these little floaty things. I can't find them now. Whoa. Not that one. That's a leaf. That one I'll give you as a leaf, but it's fading away, which is weird. So I would take that as some sort of symbolism, but what faded away? What movie is the characters fade? Nothing. Oh, I'll wake up in the morning and I'll know exactly what movie I'm trying to think of, but right now I can't. See, there's a floaty thing right in the middle of the screen there. Black dot. There is like a sperm looking thing that's following me around. I don't know how many times I've caught it on camera. It's definitely, if people watch enough, you'll see it eventually. But it's like a little faint ghost sperm that's been following me ever since the GTA ever since the download thing they forced me to do. And you can only see it sometimes and under the right light, and I find it a lot of the times when I'm lost for some reason. I take the camera out and I have no idea where I'm going, and then I find this like floaty sperm thing, and then I turn my guide to it, and I can find my sign. But that's another level that I don't even like to share with people, because that one is, I don't know if anybody can see that but me. Like even if you were sitting right next to me, I haven't asked anybody, but I don't even know if somebody who's sitting next to me could see it, but it's definitely there. Maybe I got a picture. Is anybody here? Am I talking to myself? Oh, hey everybody. Hit the like button if you haven't yet. Thank you. Social club. Just took this weird cowboy picture. I think I got the sperm in it. Weird cowboy picture. Like, what else am I gonna take a picture of? Look, it's the GTA mural, everybody. I recreated the GTA mural. You can find pretty much this. Actually, it's not this. It's the same coloring, and the horse is on the same side, but in the mural, the moon's on the other side, and then there's like a lamp above where my cowboy is, and it's a UFO in the mural, I think, or something. But, yeah, I recreated it. I thought this was the one where I could see the sperm, but... Oh, you know what? This was the one where I could see the sperm, but I got so excited when I changed the filter, realizing that I was recreating Because this was just the lighting in this section. I've never. I play with the filters all the time. I've never seen something like this happen, but it just instantly turned into the mural on its own kind of thing when I changed the filter. And, yeah. Yeah, I forgot. That's what I was doing. Taking a picture of the sperm. And I don't know if you guys can picking that up, but this is just air. Like, this is just the sky, but there's a cross right there, right in the middle. And that's where the sperm was, but I don't know. That's all insane. Somebody tells me that's just coincidence, and it's, yeah, I totally agree. That is where the sperm was, and it turned into a cross when I changed it to this and matched the mural on GTA. But yeah, that's the story of my sperm. Hope you guys like it. That's a good place to end. Alright. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.